Yeah, y'all, it's Receiver Teacher. Today we're going to talk about everything that goes into being a dominant slot receiver, right? What to look for, how to make plays, right? All that stuff. But before we get into that, you know the drill. Make sure you go to receiverteacher.com, fill out your email in our contact form to gain access to free exclusive content. We're going to have workout plans, training programs, nutrition plans, all that stuff coming very soon. So go do that if you haven't. Now, there's a misconception out there that, to play in the slot, you need to be super fast, like Tyreek Hill type speed. All right. And that's just not true. Now, don't get me wrong. Speed is good. All right. If you're fast, you're going to have a lot easier time creating separation. But like I always say, your patience, all right, your ability to go from slow to fast, fast to slow, all right, tempoing your routes, all that stuff is more important than just straight line speed. And really, as a slot receiver, the number one thing, all right, is your IQ. You need to be super smart to play in the slot at the NFL level. All right. So number one, all right, what goes into that is identifying blitzes. All right. Right here, we got Terry McLaurin. He's not necessarily in the slot. He's just, in a tight, condensed split. All right. Patrick Peterson blitzes. All right. And again, if you haven't watched my video, how to identify blitzes, as soon as you identify a blitz, all right, you're the hot route. Now, again, that depends on your own team's individual rules. But as a general rule, all right, if your guy blitzes, just find open space, all right? All this space that's just vacated, you'll be seeing that. You're just going to dump it over their heads to you, and you got easy, free yards, all right? So you always got to identify blitzes, all right? An easy way to do this, all right, is uneven safeties. Whenever you see a safety capping over the top of you, all right, and there's a guy right here, chances are this guy's blitzing. All right, because the safety is putting himself in a better position to cover you post snap. And if you see Mike Gesicki here, number 2, all right, he has his hand out. He's pointing to this guy, right, telling his quarterback, this guy's blitzing, this guy's blitzing. All right, so he's telling everyone that it's likely a cover 0 situation. And post snap, the guy blitzes. All right, the safety takes over as cover defender, and now they're able to take a shot. You always got to have your eyes up, looking what's going on, right, and communicating that not only to your quarterback, but to your O-line, all right, because, let's say this guy's blitzing, that guy needs to get picked up, all right. Now, you also need to understand you're going to be going through zone defenses, all right? Defenders trying to collide you, throw off the timing, all right? A lot of times you're going through, splitting zones, all that stuff. And you need to know how to avoid collision, get into your route, and maintain timing with the quarterback. So always have your eyes up when you're crossing the field, all right? Is there someone trying to collision me, all right? Is it man coverage? Do I just got to keep running, all right? Always have your eyes up when you're crossing the field, all right? That brings us to the next point, all right? You have to dominate zone coverage. If you haven't watched my video, how to get open versus zone coverage, all right, your eyes are the biggest key. All right, so right here is the mesh concept. It's 2 crossers. We're taking a look at D-Hop down here. His eyes pre-snap got to be on the nickel right here, all right? What does he do? All right, if he follows the other crosser across the field, then you know it's man coverage, so just keep running. But right here, you'll see he kind of backs off, all right? And that indicates zone coverage. Now look at this window right here, right outside the tackle box that he can fit into. And if you look right here, D-Hop's not even looking at the quarterback, all right, until he gets to that tackle box. Now, if we look at this play, all right, they motion the running back out to the sidelines, all right? So again, football 101, all right, if it was man coverage, one of these linebackers would be following him to the outside. But since no one follows the man in motion, in this case the running back, then that indicates zone coverage. So right here, we'll look at Mike Evans, all right? He knows that this guy's going to try to jam him, all right? So what does he do? He stems at him, comes under control, and avoids collision, all right? Now he wraps the defender, all right? Get back into this window. This is the window you want to get to right here, but you can't just keep running here because now this guy's clouding the read for your quarterback. So, make sure to help him out. All right, get back to this window where he can see you. That's what he does. And he takes the catch, all right, for the first down. Now, make sure whenever you're stemming at these, linebackers or these zone defenders, that you're coming under control and making your move at range. You shorter guys especially, all right? You don't want to just run into these guys, get collision, get thrown off your route. None of that, because that just throws off the timing. All right, now you're not an option to your quarterback and the play is dead. This is a great job by Cooper Kupp, right? Just stemming at the defender, coming under control with a foot fire, right? Then making his move at 1.5 yards from the defender. Because as you see, right, defenders are always going to try to grab onto you when they get beat, all right? So you want to make your move at range, not too close to where he can grab you. Because again, now you can recover and, be all up in your shit. You also got to be very patient when you're playing in the slot, all right? If we see Devontae Adams here, number 3, he's got other routes here that have to develop. He's not just going to run into his route right now, right, once he makes his move. Now, if this DB's any good, all right, and he sees that this guy just got beat, he's just going to drive down on that, all right, and now it's not an option. But instead, once he hits this move, He's going to straighten up for a second. All right, let this route clear out to the inside, and then he's going to go to the outside. Again, be very patient with your moves. Right, time your brakes properly. All right, false accelerate into your brakes. Again, you don't need to be super fast for this. All right, it's just the ability to control your speed, go from fast to slow. All right, shut it down, going full speed. All right, false accelerate into your brakes. All right, and also understand that lots of your plays, all right, are going to be option routes. You're going to have to read the defender and run a route based on his leverage. All right, so right here we got it hard inside. All right, Julian Edelman's going to stem at him and gauge his reaction. All right, right here he's just taking the inside. He's sitting on any inside rope. All right, so look at all this open space right here. All right, they got an outside release fade, mandatory outside release. Don't take an inside release because now this guy can see the out. All right, he's going to take the outside release to force this guy to look towards the sideline. And now he has all this space right here on the option route to come open for the first down. So again, literally just come off the ball. All right, read this defender. What's he giving you? Is he giving you the outside? Bet, just take that shit. All right, it's free yards. Lastly, you got to understand how to run RPOs. All right, so what even is that RPO? It stands for run pass option. Right, so it's a run first. All right, but they have an option to pull it and throw the ball based on how the defense reacts to the run motion. Oftentimes there'll be a key. So in this case, it's Devin White. You'll see Patrick Mahomes is staring this guy down. All right, they got the run action, but now he creeps to the inside. All right, because he sees this outside zone. All right, so he's going to creep to the inside, take a couple steps. And that's enough, right? That's enough space right here to pull the ball and let it fly right here on an RPO slant. So again, as a receiver, nothing really changes for you. You're just running your slant route. Again, this requires patience. You don't want to just run there right now. You don't want to take a super flat angle and run into a hospital hit. All right, again, it's just patience. All right, having your eyes up, looking at what the defense is giving you. All right, when you turn, where's the defenders, all that stuff. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Comment down below what you want to see next. I read every single comment. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next video. Peace.